LiAngelo, who reportedly is going to play in the G League bubble. Is that in fact what's going to happen coming up?
Yeah, that should happen. Like I said, he just needed to play.
Oh, my dude, AB the hero. Well, we getting it down in the Ball State, baby.
Hey. AB, way to get out of the lane. Way to get out of the lane. What do you thought about that, Jay?
I like that. Yeah, I told you, he's the hustler for it. Let's go. I'm out.
What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. And as you can see in today's video, we have Lavar Ball giving us an update on LiAngelo Ball. So now, as you know, there's been a lot of speculation on what's happening next for LiAngelo. We got the Detroit Pistons, we got waived, we got G League contract, we got didn't get drafted, we got now she should go overseas. It's a lot of stuff. So in this video, we have Lavar discussing LiAngelo's path of what's next. We'll watch this together. It's a decent sized interview. He talks about a lot of things, so I'm going to maybe just snip it down to just this LiAngelo part, and then we might come back all want and then kind of finish the rest of the interview as he talks about some other stuff and kind of give some analysis and then my thoughts and input on it. But before we get into that, make sure y'all sub, hit the notification bell, and like the video, man. I appreciate seeing them thumbs up hit. You know what I'm saying? They hit different when y'all do that. And as you know, man, the channel has been growing. 7,300 right there, but watch it jump. Watch it jump. 3, 2, 1. Raise the roof. Be a part of that group that helping to raise that roof over here on this channel. Let's get into it. Now you see my man Lavar is smiling. He is a jovial guy. And as we watch this, what I will do for y'all is I want to give y'all just a little body language analysis. Not too much. I don't want to make this video too much about that, but I will tell y'all that I see some things with this, and you can take it in and use it as you want. But let's get into the video.
Move on to the middle son, LiAngelo, who reportedly is going to play in the G League in the bubble. Is that in fact what's going to happen?
Now, what I'll say before he even answer this question, there is, if you look at this facial, look at the emotions and the different expressions that come across the face before he answers this question.
Is that in fact what's going to happen coming up?
It's a lot of stuff happening right there.
That should happen. Like I said, he just needs to play. And like I said, the boy can play the game.
So, and then you hear him answer that question, and I'm gonna play it back and I'll just play it through so y'all, but I just had to point it out. So to me, when you look at like the body language stuff, you've been looking for what they call deceptors, right? And so sometimes folks may be deceptive, but you don't know what they're being deceptive about, right? So you could be, I'm just flat out not telling the truth. There's some information that I can't give you right now that I know that I can't share, and I just don't want to go there. So it's a lot of different stuff that could be happening right here. But I did notice like right away, this LiAngelo topic going to the G League is something that folks is trying to stay away from at the moment.
Just to play. And like I said, the boy can play the game. And he can play the game as far as putting that ball. Everything that they say my other two can't do, this one can do. He's been a scorer all his life. You put him in an NBA game, it's a wrap. But if you put him in one of his brothers, well, he's going to get 30, 40 points very easily.
And you see what I'm saying? If you look at these facial expressions of talking about his game and how he going to get these buckets and score on you, none of it is, it's all very into it. So this part here, 100%, he going to give you buckets. My dog knows that for a fact.
Because he going to run that lane every single time. And the boy can shoot that 3 ball, so it's not hard for him to score a lot of points.
When folks start talking with their hands to accentuate what they're saying, that's also a good sign of somebody who's telling you the truth.
And it's just him getting an opportunity. And like I told him before, when you deviate off the path, which he did. And
another thing you see it, let me rewind it back here for y'all. And like I said, I ain't gonna make the whole like body analysis video, but this right here. He says, like I told him before, and when folks look off to the side, that's called like looking off into the middle distance. So imagine like if you're looking into your memory banks to be able to pull something that you said, right? folks do that without even thinking when they're trying to recall something. So he says, like I said that before, look over there, pull it down, and then kind of give you that story, if you see what I'm saying.
When you deviate the opportunity, and like I told him before, when you deviate off the path, which he did in China, I get that. Now he has to get it like, dude, why you think you're going through this difficult path? Because you did something different, son. So now I'm going to have all three of my sons go a different route to get to the NBA, but you're still going to get to the NBA. My thing is this, even if you don't play in the G League, you have two brothers, and the of them, tell me this, the scenario. This is one of the best scenarios I think that can happen.
So this is the thing too that I feel like makes me nervous about the G League thing. So like when the G League stuff happened and he did not get drafted, I had a video I recorded and everything. I just didn't upload it. Well, I was gonna talk about the fact I extremely believe that Gelo will play in this G League bubble, right? If you go down to the list of the G League draft, you see a lot of teams did not draft people, right? And because they already had these rosters kind of set up. And so for Gelo to have been in the NBA training camp, it would make sense for him to be into the G League, right? Why would a team not have a guy in the NBA training camp and then draft them to play in the G League? They did sometimes with a veteran. These young guys, it just don't make sense to do that. And so I believe though, with a lot of the media attention happened with Detroit and all of that, it would make sense for one of these teams who knows they're going to play Gelo and pick him to not engage in all of that hoopla with drafting him and the media storming that with that, but then releasing that information like as it came down. And like I told y'all before, when I was in New Orleans with going to see Gelo versus Lonzo game, Gelo was there and he was hyped talking about the G League, talked to Coach Dor Balthazar about it, and was saying that he was anticipating playing in the bubble. And obviously that was like a couple days before the draft, so things could have changed. But I do believe that there does seem to be a lot of positivity around the fact that he could be playing in the bubble.
Say you give Lonzo 100 and something million on his next contract. He say, you know, out of the 100 million you give me, or the 100 and something you give me, give 10 of it to Gelo, 10 of my money to Gelo. Now you're getting 2 for 1 for free. Tell me it's not set up for that right now. Trade and get Lonzo. Now you got 2 6'7", 6'8" guards in the backcourt and get Gelo. You got dudes you ain't paying that. You got the chemistry is better. Like Gelo. Gelo is 6'7", 245 at the 2 or the 3. He can play the 2 or the 3. And they switch off so easily, and it's the chemistry getting rid of the ball quick. Pace of the game is going to pick up. They can switch on any player. I'm talking about guards and stuff. You don't have to try to fight over these screens. We already got in our mind. Switch. You'll get him. You can guard him. He can't go around you. So it'd be the best case scenario. But these guys think because I'm saying it is the best. No, it is because it is. They're going to sell tickets. They're going to be the best show in the NBA. They all young. Guess what? Go get them. Even if you got to watch time, just watch the buzz. Charlotte Hornets was the same team they were last year, except you bring in one dude. And why are everybody talking about Charlotte Hornets? Because one of them ball boys is on.
That's the Mundo, man. There's so many. I have never watched a Charlotte Hornets game in its entirety since probably like Grandmama, Larry Johnson, and them boys was playing on the squad back in the day. The most interest I've had in even the Charlotte Hornets, probably outside of, you know what I mean, this year's draft, is the Great Fives that, you know, in that Hornets colorway, where I was like, that'll go fire with a jersey. So I see a lot of that, and I think that what I appreciate about Lavar is he's such an authentic dude. So like a lot of the stuff that he's talking about with the boys playing on the same team and how that chemistry would be, like a lot of times I think people think that he's just selling you a story or like some wolf at times. And no, this is legitimately, truthfully, I'm telling you, this is how I feel. This is real life. I'm not just making this up just to try to like get my boys on the team. Not something I rehearsed and in order to convince folks that this could be positive, work out. This is something that you could tell from what he talks about and the passion that he says it, and all of the gesturing that he's doing as he's trying to illustrate all of the stuff with hands, that this is a real life situation that he believes could be beneficial to any NBA team. And like I said, we're gonna end this video here. He goes into talking about like how good those three could be on the team. Even a bit about being better than the Brooklyn Nets and one of the biggest big threes, and moving from either playing in Charlotte or going back to LA, all of these different stuff. So we can go back and watch the rest of this video if y'all want to. Let me know in the comment section. But I wanted to give y'all this video today. Short, digestible for the culture. It's your main man, AB the Hero. We're finna get out of here. Peace.
No, not peace. +1, triple B's. We out.